Huh?
I'm going to leave you alone to read it.
I don't know. It seems like Lindsay was my contact instead, and that just makes me feel really weird. So, I don't know.
Who'd you put as your contact?
Chris. So, I don't know.
Well, what makes you think that?
Because this is from Lindsay and her whole family, and that picture's from Lindsay, and these two are on my
Mine was
MySpace.
from Julian, though.
Just saying.
And Vincent was mine. You want me to stay here while you read it, or you want me to leave?
No. Can I have a moment?
Of course you can.
Okay.
Of course you can. I just wanted to be here for you if you needed me.
No, I'm good. I'm just happy.
You should be.
We'll talk a lot. I have a lot to talk about.
Okay.
Eric's walking around crapping his pants. He's nervous, and you know he's guilty.
He's really nervous.
I know he is.
He wouldn't even look me in the eye afterwards.
After I gave him a look, and I shouldn't have, but I gave him a look, and he's crapping his pants. And I just wish he would have believed me. I wish everybody would have listened to me.
What do you think was the vote?
Eric.
Eric
was the one who goes, Jen came up to me and told me blah, blah, blah. Eric did it. And then who else would have thought? I'm telling you, if I didn't get
Eric's
HOH.
been lying the entire time.
If I didn't get HOH this week, they would have totally been like, oh, Danielle did it and she's denying it, blah, blah, blah. It's Eric. I know it is. It has to be. It has to be. Think about that stuff.
Eric and Amber are liars. I want to talk about making a statement.
I'm just saying.
I want to talk about.
Can't see. Oh, I was really upset about that too.
I don't know. I don't remember. We're going to talk about that later, okay?
Okay. Okay.
We'll have plenty of time to talk.
All right.
All right? I'll leave you alone. You want me to check back with you in like 10 or 15 minutes? Make sure you're doing all right?
No, I'll come down there. I won't stay up here too long because I'll get my clothes and stuff. I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
After reading that, you'll be...
I'm okay. I'll be down there.
Okay. I love you very much.
I'm
very, very proud of you, and I'm sorry I haven't trusted you on some stuff. I just want you to know that with the Nick thing, I thought things were just a little bit clouded and kind of can't see the forest for the trees kind of thing, you know what I mean?
I know it.
I even
told you, like, there's certain things that, I don't know, like I told them.
Explain to me, why would Eric do that? Just to fucking stir it up and point the finger?
Because nobody would suspect him.
You think he did it last time too?
Yes.
Wait, I can't hear you with that feels. Yes.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And like I told down there today, I said, Nick kept telling me something in this house, and he told me, remember how I always told you, Nick goes, you trust me 99%, and by the time I leave this house, you will trust me 100%. 30 minutes after he walked out of this door, I trusted him 100%. And it was too late, and it sucked. And I know that we did the wrong thing.
And Eric was the one that was pushing for him from day
The only one. Everyone else was on the fence. And he was the one who was so determined. Because if he didn't get out of here, his butt would have been caught. And now it is. I'm so upset about it.
We need to play this. We need to think it all the way through. Don't.
He was sabotaging me 2 weeks in a row.
Nick is who he sabotaged the first week, not you. Everyone thought it was Nick.
But it got back to Kale and Jen that it was me too. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing. To me, it's the same thing. I'm really upset about it. Whatever. It will be dealt with. We just need to figure out the other part of it.
We can't leave Kale and Jen in here.
Huh?
Can't leave Kale and Jen in here.
I'm not... Don't...
We'll talk about it.
I know.
No hurry.
Yeah. And I know that she lied to Nick about some stuff. But I don't know. I think there's more to it. And not just that. Nick told me today, too.
All day. All day. All day.
Nick told me today, too. He goes, what did he say? Something. He said something, but then he goes, don't trust Jamaica. And I was like, why? Just listen to me, though. I said, why? And he said, because earlier, I thought it was like a week and a half ago, but he's like, no, it wasn't that long ago, but I really think it was about a week ago. Amber came up to me, she goes, Danielle, you watch out for Nick. He's doing some really shady things, and he set me up to look like I did something, but I didn't. And I was like, but I can't tell you what it is because blah, blah, I promised him I wouldn't. And I'm like, well, Amber, if he's setting you up and he really, I know he cares about her. I know that he truly cares about her because she reminds him of his sister and stuff like that. And I'm like, if he's setting you up, like, you need to help me out. Is it like on a personal note or a strategic note or what? Because if he's setting you up, he's, you know, playing me too. And she's like, I can't tell you, blah, blah, blah. And then Nick came to me today, and he couldn't tell me either because he promised Amber that he wouldn't, what the situation was. But anyways, I know, don't ask. What happened was Jamaica told Amber that he did something to her, and he's like, I swear to you, I didn't do it. So Jamaica was trying to set him up in Amber's eyes.
I'm sorry, all these Bible-toting liars in this house is unfucking believable.
Whatever.
I
know.
I'm the biggest asshole and the most honest in the goddamn house. All right. So proud of you. Man, I love you so much. You did so good today. You did so good. And I won't doubt you again, okay?
Please don't.
I won't.
And
I promise the other stuff too.
You know that I knew.
And instead of trusting my own feelings as well, I want you to know that I was worried about you inside and outside of here. That's why.
But I know, but I'm just saying, if you and me would have done it and we could have convinced Amber to, she would have been in the house. I'm just saying. I talked to Jessica a little bit, and Jessica's really sketched out about Eric now too.
Because of this.
Because of a lot of it, and I know she's smart too. I know she is, and she's seeing a lot of it. And I told her, I was like, you and me, we have a lot to talk about. They asked me that, you don't seem like really upset. You're handling this really well, and I'm like, I'm not thinking about it. I can't think about it, or else I know I will get really upset, and I don't want to right now. It's not the right time for me. I was like, I'm going to be really lonely in here. I don't have a lot of friends, but I can tell you one thing I know. I'm pretty sure me and Jessica are going to get really close after this. So.
I was hoping that. I feel like the person that, other than you, that I can trust the most in here is Jessica. That we have one thing, as fucked up as our relationship is, one thing that we have that none of these other people have is we can trust each other 100% all the way to the end, not to lie or bullshit or throw each other under the bus. None of that crap like every other single